Welcome to Film Study, an All American podcast with Lexi. I'm Lexi. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, rate the podcast 5 stars. Hope you enjoyed seeing me and Chanel, or hearing me and Chanel talk about episode 501, Lunar Christmas. Here are our predictions for episode 502, Don't Sweat the Technique. Comment, rate the podcast 5 stars. There's a nice little thank you option on YouTube if you want and if you'd like. But yeah, I'd love to hear your predictions as well, so don't forget to put those in the comments. All right, let's get into it. This is a good point to get to the predictions. The predicciones. 502, Don't Sweat the Technique. It says the hard truth. With Spencer's life hitting a rocky point, he takes some advice from JJ and Coop to embrace college life. Olivia and Billy's suspicions about Coach Garrett resurface and cause tension between them and Jordan. And then Layla makes a power between them and Jordan. And then Layla makes a power play that catches an unsuspecting Patience off guard. Meanwhile, Asher struggles with trying to be JJ's coach and maintaining their friendships. Now, I'm just gonna ask you. I'm trying to figure out who wrote the episode. Y'all can tell this is the first recording of the season because I'm like
a little rusty, you know. It's okay.
A little rusty. You know, we gotta.
We had a good
do
summer.
what we
Okay.
gotta do.
It's been a crazy summer.
So, Mike and David, Mike Hero and David Strauss, who are the One Tree Hill writers who everybody loves because they're always fun. So this should be a funny episode. And Kelly Williams directed it. And it comes out next week, a week from now. The trailer, it was like, yes, girl, give me nothing. The trailer gave nothing. But what do you think about, I know you've already touched on some of the things, be it with like Jordan and where you see Spencer and Olivia. But let's start with Asher.
Okay.
Asher struggles with trying to be JJ's coach and maintaining their friendship. What do you think about that?
I feel like that's just within their character dynamic. We've seen like authority and like power moves and how that works with the two of them before. So truthfully, it's not out of character for them.
Yeah.
I totally could see that happening because when JJ and Jordan had like the QB1 tension, it was almost like the same thing. Right? Yeah. Like that was many seasons ago, but it's like the same thing. Once you start to have like that, either that competition or that authority role or what have you, people start to get big heads. Asher is doing well, but we have also seen him be not such a great character, so that doesn't surprise me. I think the most interesting portion of this paragraph is what Layla's gonna do when it comes to Precious, because it's some type of power play, and I'm like, okay. Mind you, Precious wasn't even in this episode, so I'd be happy to see her again. And just what Patience. What did I say? Precious? My bad. I meant Patience.
It's especially funny today because Jeffrey, who plays Simone, took over the All American Homecoming Instagram account, and there were so many people being like, "What's going on with Simone and Damien?" And she was like, "Who's Damien? Who's Damien?" So that
just mixing all these names up.
No, but you're good. What were you saying about Layla and Patience?
Yes, I want to see. Out of that paragraph, the most interesting thing to me was the Layla and Patience scenario, because I can't even imagine what's going on there and what kind of move Layla's gonna play. So I'm looking forward to that. In terms of predictions regarding anything else, we got this storyline again with the article. So
you hate the article down.
We just gotta get through it, So
It's
we'll see what
almost,
happens
listen,
there.
the more episodes we have, the closer it comes to an end.
Oh, praise God. Okay. And then with Spencer, I feel like Spencer gonna let loose a little bit, especially after this like supposed breakup. Oh, he gonna
Is
go a little
he
wild.
was literally can I say
He is
when he
spiraling.
was sitting on the staircase, I was just like, y'all at a Christmas party, like why you look so sad? Like I know you and Olivia are going, but like y'all just had this good talk at the house. Like why are you?
This man was
Hey
upset the
Spencer, what did
entire
you do?
episode.
It? What did you get smile for what?
He's gonna spiral. He's gonna try to like have fun, get loose,
Overcorrect? Yeah,
regret it.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I think.
I'm excited to see because we haven't gotten to see parties in a while. Well, when's the last time we had a party?
Like a
Well,
legitimate
we
fun
haven't.
party.
Yeah,
Cause I'm
yeah,
not gonna lie,
yeah.
this
Like
party was not that fun
I know they pulled out all that alcohol just for nobody to be messy. What?
for no reason.
The
There were
only
no
person
like,
messy was Simone.
yeah, yeah, and like no, there was no, there wasn't enough like joy. Everything was kind of very for a Christmas party. Everything was very muted and
Yeah, yeah. And we
very
didn't get
like
to see, it was
heavy.
like when we did see people having fun, it was like through the eyes of another character who was very like sad.
Yes,
Like we literally just
very
saw people
sad. I'm
looking at each
like,
other from across the room. That's all Americans in
dang,
though. The drama. The
not the
drama.
holidays doing this.
The holidays.
I ain't got nothing to look forward to. But all right.
So yeah, that was, but I'm excited to see the party and the college party because hopefully it's
Mhm.
gonna give what it gave in season 2. When I want to say it was like Asher, JJ, Darnell, and Spencer went to that frat party. Maybe Jordan was there too.
Okay.
But yeah, they went to a frat party, so I'm hoping it gives that. And you know, Coop is pretty funny, so matching it with JJ's funny, I feel like we gonna get a smile out of Spencer some kind of way with them two together. So that's that. Um, I think Olivia and Jordan never fully had a conversation when this article first came up last season. And Olivia was
Mm,
like, she wanted to talk to Jordan about it, and that was the whole like, Jordan thinks I don't value or consider him. And that was something that was sort of left un untended to. So I hope that we, whatever happens, because I feel like we've already had this, we had the tension with Wade when, Wade came at Jordan for this last season. So I hope it's less about like things that do with the coach. Obviously, they know he's targeting now or whatever, but I hope that it's more on
hmm
that unresolved conversation that Olivia and Jordan had. And I just missed Olivia and Jordan having scenes together as brother and sister. So that's fun for me. Asher and JJ, I think that they got to figure out some ways to either. I know they still have to be involved because Asher's still a main character, but
Right.
it's always just like there's like always like one storyline that it feels like they shoehorn in, and this feels like the
hmm
one that they're shoehorning in. And so I just hope that they find a way to make it interesting because to your point, we have seen similar sentiments to this. So I hope it just doesn't take up a ton of
hmm
screen time, if I'm being honest. That's not really a prediction.
Yeah.
These are all once. These are all once from me. Um and Layla, to your
No
point,
predictions or requests.
request. Layla, here is a prediction. I don't think that Layla is going to use patience because I feel like that would be a major regression from what we saw
Yeah.
near the ending of last season. I think Layla might work with patience to either mess with Clay somehow, get back at Clay, whether
Oh,
it's
for
like
sure.
Patience
hmm
pretending to want to sign with him or something, or Layla bringing. I've talked about this with my friend Kimberly quite a bit, or like Layla, like bringing Patience into like a leadership role at her label, which could also catch Patience off guard because we know Patience hasn't
Isn't
always
Patience
taken.
still her? Isn't that still her client though?
It is still her client. I think that's what would catch Patience off guard is that she, like, you want me to be a leader at the label? You want me to produce or something? And so I think,
Mm,
like, but just Patience taking the next steps in her career beyond being an artist. Because we know, look, Patience struggled with. Nobody wants to work these days. Patience was struggling with work, let's be honest, last season. So this season, that is, I think Patience is actually going to take her career more
mm-hmm.
seriously, and I could
Okay.
see Layla sort of asking Patience to sort of step up at the label. I could see that also catching Patience off guard, but like in a good way.
Okay.
But I also feel like this has double meaning. I I think this has double meaning in Layla makes a power play because, as I mentioned, Layla is on the ground right now. Layla is down bad in terms of Jordan, and so maybe whatever little power play she makes has her feeling pretty good about herself. Maybe she makes a
Okay.
power play with Jordan. Maybe she makes a power play with Jordan. Maybe she turns the tables on him a little bit because he's been the one sort of having her be the more down bad, and she needs to stand up. So maybe she stands up this episode.
Okay.
But then I think it's gonna
Yeah, it was
backfire on
not.
her because I think Patience might find out after she stands up.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
All
yeah,
right.
so yeah.
I was not pegging for that, but I didn't.
Well, I mean, I could be totally off base here,
I
but
didn't
I think
predict
that
that, but
that's my major prediction. I don't think that regardless of whether or not Patience finds out, I think if she
mhm.
will find out, it's gonna be like the last scene or the last 5 minutes or whatever. So yeah,
Okay.
and I think
Let's
is it
see.
too
You just
early
say
for
the big
Spencer and
moments
Olivia to have
until
a
the end.
conversation? They're not. Spencer and Olivia are probably gonna have a conversation before the end of the episode, even if it's one conversation.
I guess they're what, gonna tiptoe around each other some more.
I think they're gonna spend the episode tiptoeing around, and then, like I said, them last 5 to 10 minutes be jam packed. So Spencer
All
and
the time.
Olivia conversation, Layla and Jordan,
Quiet the whole
something. I'm not
episode.
saying a kiss is gonna happen, but
Last 5 minutes.
something. Patience figures it
Absolutely
out.
not.
Patience is the first to know because don't nobody know about them yet. So
Oh, you talking about Jordan? Oh, you talking about
mhm.
the kiss between Jordan and Layla?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that
Oh, okay.
Layla and Jordan are gonna kiss either, but I think that Patience is going to find out.
Oh, okay. She would be the
Like it's
first.
gonna be some sort of a compromising position that they can't
Mhm.
explain away, but it's not gonna
Mhm.
be a kiss.
Okay. Interesting.
I don't know. I'm throwing things at the wall and saying what this thing. But those are my predictions and your predictions for Don't Sweat the
Yeah.
Technique, and this has been fun as always.
All the time.
Another season in the books. Another season in the books. Not technically in the
We're
books.
about
I
to
guess
kick
it's
this
another.
one off.
Yeah,
Another kickoff.
another
Yeah.
season premiere in the books. There we go.
Hmm. It's late, but
Awesome.
you got it.
I know. Exactly. So. All right. Yeah. Thanks for listening to Film Study in All American Podcast. Stay tuned for the next episode.